Alright, welcome to Subnautica. This is a game that I currently have in progress. I'm just pretending that I have not been here. Huh. What's in here? Food, water. I forgot. I am currently playing in creative mode, which I don't usually do, but I wanted to demonstrate the game to people. I wanted to have a world sort of already built, and it's nighttime, so you really won't be seeing very much. What happened is this, oh dear, the flying thing. Forgot. I haven't been up here yet. So what happened is that ship out there, it crash landed on this planet. There's a whole cut screen that you would see if you were actually playing the game. And you are in this shuttle pod, right? This escape pod. It's not a shuttle, it's an escape pod. And you have to survive on this ocean planet. And it is pretty much an ocean all the way around. There are land masses. That ship is on one, a small one. There's 2 islands, at least. 3. I can't recall exactly how many islands. But there are islands, and you explore and build stuff. You can adventure, you can sandbox. In creative mode, I don't have to eat or worry about oxygen. I can stay under the ground, under the water as long as I want. My oxygen doesn't go down. In other modes, you have to watch your oxygen and your health. In other modes, you also have to eat and drink. I think there's 4 different modes you can play. But as I said, I chose this one because, whoa, that moon looks like it's coming right at me. I chose this mode because I wanted to showcase a little bit of the game and like what's available, more than just sort of doing a let's play. I thought maybe if I left it in this mode, because this game is sort of still in development and there's not much like on the official wiki and stuff, people are asking a lot of questions, people get lost, they don't know what to do. So I thought that I would sort of leave this series to be, you know, let me help you out, I guess. What happened to the fire extinguisher? Did I pick it up? It disappeared. Yeah, it vanished. Okay, so this fabricator here is where you make everything. Now, because this is creative mode, I already have the supplies to make anything that I so desire. Speaking of, I need to make a repair tool. Do I have one in my inventory already? Let me go away. I do not. Alright, so you don't start the game with all this stuff. You start the game with nothing, and you have to collect, tools. You have to collect items to make these tools. Get out of there. Let me think for 1 second. I don't want the this propulsion cannon. I'm gonna keep that in my house. I don't need it. 5. Let's fix this.
Lifepod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic.
There we go.
Uploading results to data bank.
Doodoo. That voice in this game, I've always thought sounds like something from Doctor Who, and don't get me started on the Christmas episode, because that was my doctor. So, you can get medkits from the medkit replicator, and this radio here, I'll click it once so that...
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
So you don't have to do that in creative mode, but it's nice that they let you do it in creative mode. You can play the story in creative mode, which is kind of nice. So you would live in this life pod for a while, but we don't need to do that because I've already created a base. Since this is creative mode, I didn't have to go and gather the materials to make all these items. You would, in the fabricator up there, I have a fabricator in here, so I'll show you what I'm talking about as I'm talking about it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Doctor Who woman. That's the wrong way. She just sounds like someone from Doctor Who to me. I don't know, I haven't quite placed it yet. Not Cyberman, but something very close. Alright, so fabricator is over here. You can build another one of these when you have a base. So this fabricator, you can make resources, which includes basic materials, advanced materials. You don't have that right away. You have to get blueprints, find them in the wreckage, and electronics. Your electronics are things like batteries, copper wire, power cells, that kind of thing. Basic materials is your lubricants and titanium, and electronics we already did. Advanced materials, you won't see that right away. Personal tools and equipment, I already have the radiation suit. You are going to need to make that one pretty quickly, because that ship that crashed creates radiation and it'll make you sick. This is creative mode, so it actually doesn't make you sick, but I already have it on and I'm wearing it. And then all your tools. Again, when you start the game, you won't have all this. You'll have very few tools. You have to make your tools and then find blueprints like this Sea Glide here, this thing that looks like a little shuttle pod. It's a propulsion system that, right here, Sea Glide, it propels you through the water. The mobile vehicle bay, I have one of those in my inventory. I'm about to put it out. I'm going to make a beacon right now because I want to put that over here too. You can make a waterproof locker. When you start out, it's a good idea. I have all these other lockers in here. There's a grav trap, which attracts lightweight objects. I may actually make that because there was a bug that I was having a really hard time collecting coral. Which I'm not actually playing the game, so I don't need to collect the coral. Why did I make that? I don't know. How do I get out of here? Clicking. So all these lockers are empty currently. If you put something in one of these giant lockers, let's put I don't need this, so let's put you in there. It doesn't show up in there. Why did it just rearrange my inventory? Did I? I've been doing Minecraft and Lord of the Rings a lot, so pardon me for getting my buttons confused. Okay, that's better. Anyway, there was a bug where if you collected the coral, it would go into the sand and then you'd never be able to pick it up. Like, it would just vanish. But let's come here and use the fabricator for just one more second. I'll make another beacon. It shows you here, you need copper ore and you need titanium. Well, I won't make it, I'll just pretend to make it. In order to get those things, you simply go out I can come out of my bay here. Whoosh. And you find items. I don't think creatures can kill me. Yeah, he doesn't register me. I need what's inside of your... Give it. Thank you. That's an item I actually didn't need.
Copper is an
There's
essential
copper.
component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
I want this fan. Give me the fan. Give it. Thank you. Seeds. I have a garden outside that I'm collecting all these things for. You can catch these fish and cook them and eat them. I found it very difficult. Now, normally I would be worried about these things here come out and get you. I can only get that close because I'm in creative mode. So you swim around and you collect. That's titanium. There's quartz up here. You use that to make glass. What I'm gonna do is I'll just, pretend that I, oh, I don't have a scanner. I need to make a scanner so that I can show you how to scan objects. I've got the glide, I can... I suppose I don't really need the decoy. Oh, my pod is drifting a little bit there. Sometimes your pod drifts. Oh, that's new. I just jumped right up on here. Huh. I need to make a scanner if I'm going to be playing this like it's the real deal. No, it's a tool. There we go. A scanner.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Alright, so I'll show you how that works. Let me get that in the proper toolbar here, because I don't generally use the flashlight. Okay. Geronimo! Alright, scanner. Yes, look at it. Scan yourself. There we go. It didn't do it this time. Oh, I can scan it. No, I can't. There. It's the mushrooms I can scan. And it creates an inventory. These are the things that if you hit them... Come on. They would. Oh, maybe they won't now. I was having, before the update, I would do this, and then they would disappear. Inventory full. Well, of course it is. I just said that my inventory was full. As far as I know, they won't go away. Oh, look at here. A container. This is brain coral. It puts out bubbles, and you can sit in the bubbles and refill your air tank. But I don't have to worry about that because I... Oh, it's just a corridor. I'm in creative mode, so I don't need to worry about air. but it's mostly for the convenience of helping you guys. Now this is what you need the scanner for. You see this piece down here? This is a sea glide fragment. I already have the sea glide fragment. It's this thing. But I have it because I'm in creative mode. So what I would do is scan it. This will give me... oh, that says I have a message on my radio. You have to collect all the fragments. Hello, bug. Those fish are edible. You can catch them and cook them in your cooker. Let's see, here's a grav trap, which I already have just created, but in the game you would scan to collect them, and then you can only build them once. Hello, creature. Come here, let me scan you. You can only, hey. Be still. I don't want you to scan them. Oh, get over here, you. They're very hard to scan. The fish has got to be an easier way. So you collect items, you build things. It's you know, one of those sandbox create items, build things, sort of thing. One thing I haven't ever tried is hatching the eggs. Oh, my inventory's full. Let me go empty out the inventory. Part of emptying it is going to be putting these in my flower beds. So I have seeds that I can put in a mushroom. Put one of those in there. Can you plant a floater? No. I started the game with those floaters. The floaters are from a different place. Put one in there. I keep pushing the wrong button. The Minecraft buttons I keep using. There we go. So this is there's my bedroom. Oops. My house. I can give you a grand tour. All of these things, you have to make this tool here. It's a constructor device. It builds the stands and everything out of titanium and quartz, and you have to have a lot of titanium, and you get a lot of titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Needs to say welcome aboard, Doctor. I have planting beds in here, but because we are because we're inside these plants, you have to go to the island and get outdoor plants to put in here. And this is not a planter, it's a fake planter. It's a decorative item. So you would just hit the... oh, that's the repair tool. There we go, the constructor, right? Window, deconstruct, yeah. I don't want to deconstruct it. Once you've built this constructor from your little replicator thing, you can make all of these items. Some of them, the scanner room, the multi-purpose room, the moon pool, the observatory, you're going to have to find those in-world and scan them first. There are all different kinds of items that you have to find in-world and scan. Like this wall planter, it's decorative only. All these planters here, the indoor grow beds, those are real, you can put seeds in. It's helpful for growing your own food. For me, it's very hard to catch fish. These are various power sources. I haven't done that yet. I will have to do that at some point in time on camera. I'm not going to do it today. If anybody wants to see it, just tell me. This here is the scanner room. This is a bug I hope they fix, that there are fish floating around in my environment, because if they flop, you hear them clanking and crashing around. So this here, I can search for, say, creature eggs. It will scan for creature eggs. And on this map, it will show you a red dot where there is a creature egg. We know there's a creature egg there because I just tried to pick it up. It'll keep scanning and it'll show me more as time goes. There are 2 cameras that come with this. You can make more. It has its own replicator, fabricator, that makes all of the different things. You can make another camera. The HUD chip would probably be a good idea, I suppose. I mean, even though I'm in creative mode and don't really need it. Let's get into my inventory here. Oh, it automatically put it in. Good. I don't have an air tank. Look at me. Let's just go do that. I don't need one, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, my plants are growing. Some of these are glow in the dark. I really want to go out there and harvest some plants and grow my garden. I have a lot of plans. A lot of plans. What was I doing? Fabricating something, right? The air tank. I feel naked without one, so let's just go do that. Yes, I would like something personal. I would like an equipment, and I would like... not a fire extinguisher. High capacity O2 tank. That's an advanced tank. Inventory full. You. Go in there. Now I'll take it. There we go. These lockers you can change the name of. So let's say I want this to be copper. It is now copper for the copper. And say I want this to be, pardon the beeps, that's not part of the game, that's part of dinner. Those you can rename. This you cannot, although you can make... Where's my fabricator? That's the repair tool. I had the fabricator out already. You can make a... Where is it? Here, a sign. And you can put a sign over top of this and write on the sign what's inside those. But it's just as easy to open it up. Yeah, let's put the sulfur in there, why not? I really don't need the stasis rifle. Nothing is going to come and get me. Where did I put... One of these, I'm sure. Okay, here I said you don't need to label them. Maybe I need to label mine. Because... There it is. Let's get you over here. You put the grav trap there for now. Put the metal salvage there for now. I could show you how to do this. You would use the fabricator. Equipment. rebreather. Alright. Resources, basic materials, titanium from the metal salvage. Alright. Titanium, copper, quartz. Let's put all the titanium over here. Nope, that has the bubble things in it. Alright, we'll put all the titanium over here. You're gonna end up with a lot of titanium. But if you build a lot, you're going to need a lot of titanium. So... This is for nuclear waste, this is for trash. You have to find those patterns out in the world. Just about everything in this room except the lockers you have to find patterns for out in the world. Oh, and this you don't need to find the pattern for the fabricator out in the world, but just about everything else you have to find the pattern out in the world. Pardon the beeps. I didn't show you the upstairs. There's really nothing to the upstairs. It's just a bedroom. But you can actually lay down in the bed and go to sleep and wake up. Ooh, I hit my head. Didn't want to go that way. Something out there isn't quite drawing properly. Alright, I was going to go on a mission to find things. Oh, let me place the... Where should I put this? I have to put it someplace where when it drops the sub, it does it in an appropriate place. Let's come over here and do it over here. So you can make a machine. Just come up here. This mobile vehicle bay, if I put it here, I can deploy it. There we go. And this is just a platform. And these little, I want to call them R2 units, or B-12, I don't know anything about Star Wars. BB-8, is that the new machine? Let's start you with the first thing that you will get, which is the sea moth.
The sea moth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Sure thing, companion. Alright. So you get into this sea moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Sure. You have to be careful because if you run into your structure, it will put a hole in the hull. You lose power. At some point this will take over and it will dock for you. Alright. Now, because I have constructed... Oh, that's going to be annoying. I might move that. Where's my tool here. Q. Go away. Since I'm coming in this side. Let me up. Thank you. I need to put that back up. I don't think it'll do it here because there's a window. Hang on. Yeah, okay, it's done. Yeah. Okay. Now, you can, that fabricator does the upgrades to the Seamoth. You can change it to whatever you want to call it. Let's call it. Oops. Brightness. Let's make it TARDIS blue. I'll make the name white. And the stripe. Oh, the interior. Dark. What is this then? Oh, the base. No, we want the base to be blue. We want the stripe to be white. And that stripe can also be white, I suppose. There we go. I mean, I suppose I could call it police box, but it isn't really, is it? That fish. Hello, my cat's here in the ocean with me. So you can take that around. I built it so that I can take you places to collect things. It's just faster than swimming. I would like...
All systems online.
Wonderful. Thank you. Let's go this way. I'd like to collect something. Oh, I need the light. There we go. There's some things I want to collect for my garden, so I'm just gonna do that quickly here. So if this is... Yeah. How much creep finding? Oh, it didn't bite me. That creature will bite you.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Oh, I hit him. Whoops. Inventory full. Where are you, Seamoth? 12. Sorry. TARDIS. Stay there, because I'm not that far away from home. Oh, they really do make it a slow swim now. Alright, let's get some of these things growing in here. It puts them in randomly. I wish that you could dictate. Yeah, I wish that you could dictate where they go, but you can't. Some something that really I really wish they would do. I need just a few more creep vines from the other planter, and then we'll call it quits. And I'll show you more in another episode. I know I didn't get to show you all the fun, cool constructing. Give me the creep vine. Oh, you can also cut seeds from the brain coral. I like to have 2 at least around my place. And let's see some of this too. The writhing weed. I'll have to populate. I'll populate the gardens myself, and then I'll show you more at another time. Brain coral here. One of those, maybe 2 of those. Let's put 1 in here. This doesn't have anything purple in it yet. So I'll put 1 of you in there. And 1 in there. Over here to the other planter. Creep vines. Brain coral in that one. Creep vines and writhing weed. Get in there. Alright, and then those will grow and they will glow. Decorate your space. And that thing would normally kill me. You have to be careful. Some of these life forms are dangerous. So, enter the sea moth. I should start answering these radio transmissions for you too. But mostly, it's just going to be an exploration. Whoa. Gotta be careful steering this thing. I kind of built this habitat in a difficult place. Take over, please. Take over. Thank you. Alright. So that's Subnautica a bit. I'm just going to... Oh, I never showed you deploying the beacon. I'm just going to keep this here. If you get lost somewhere and you need assistance with finding something, a blueprint, or let's deploy that blueprint, or I think that just deployed inside my... It did. Oh gosh. Oh no, it didn't. It's behind me. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. I don't want to take you. I want to rename you. I have a hard time navigating. This is... beacon name. There we go. Alright, so if you need help with anything, just give me a shout down in the comments. And let me know. And I'll help you out. any way I can, and I'll maybe come back and do some more stuff. There's a couple more ships I can build. We'll see. Alright, later.